On the venerable day of the sun, let the magistrates and people residing in cities rest, and let all workshops be closed. That's Constantine, around 321 AD, the Day of the Sun edict. Christians must not Judaize by resting on the Sabbath, but must work on that day, rather honoring the Lord's day, and, if they can, resting then as Christians. But if any shall be found to be Judaizers, let them be anathema from Christ. That is Canon 29 of the Roman Church's Council of Laodicea, around 364 AD. So I've read you two statements that were commandments of men. They are not commandments of God. Nobody disputes that. Here's a statement that is a commandment of God. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. That's Exodus 20, verses 8 through 10. That is a literal commandment of God. He spoke it, and he wrote it in a tablet of stone with his own finger. Why did I read you two traditions of men and one commandment of God? Let me read Mark 7, verses 7 through 9, and I will close after reading those verses without any comment. This is Christ speaking. Mark 7, verses 7 through 9. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. For laying aside the commandment of God, you hold the tradition of men, as the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things you do. And he said unto them, full well you reject the commandment of God, that you may keep your own tradition. Peace all.